Yo, it's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and today we will be talking about the summer solstice. Now, initially, I was just going to do a reading on the sun being in Cancer, and then I remembered it just literally dawned on me, like right before I was about to record this, and it said, do summer solstice. Okay, and so that's what I decided to do. So just FYI, the summer solstice occurs at the exact moment that the sun goes into Cancer, which will be on Tuesday at 5:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and so the solstice is the longest day that we have of the year that has the most sunlight. Like the sun will be up for the longest period of time. And the earth actually tilts towards the sun during the summer solstice, which is why we get all the warm weather and the nice warm sun rays, okay? And the North Pole, okay, is tilted about 23.4 degrees towards the sun. And so if you lived in the Arctic Circle, shout out to you if you're watching from the Arctic Circle, this is where you will have 24 hours of daylight. Okay, I would love that. I would love that. However, coincidentally, if you lived in the southern hemisphere, you are experiencing winter solstice. Okay, it is equal yet opposite. Okay, the sun, the universe knows what it's doing. Okay, and this occurs, well, summer solstice occurs in the sign of Cancer because that is where the sun rays are emitting from. Okay, they are directly above the Tropic of Cancer, and for the winter solstice, the sun's rays are directly above the Tropic of Capricorn, which obviously winter solstice happens for us here in the northern hemisphere in December. But it doesn't mean that in the southern hemisphere that it's Capricorn season, okay? It just means they're having winter solstice, okay? So, yes, I am using the Spice Box Tarot on today. I was feeling kind of spicy, you know, summer, spice, everything that's nice, okay? And also, today is, well, the day of the summer solstice on the 21st. It will be Litha. Okay, Litha is a pagan holiday where they recognize the change of the seasons, essentially. In Stonehenge, the light shines on the rock or boulder that is in the middle, and that signifies summer solstice, okay? And Litha is a celebration of all day of Hera, okay? And so Heras are women who have reached a level of commune with all of the great goddesses. And it's just so funny because the moment I read about Litha in the pagan history book, my left ear started ringing like profusely. It was like a loud, heavy ringing. And so that's how I know that this reading is already blessed. And we are going to get some words, okay, from on high. So let's get started. Okay, so let's see what the word is. And just FYI, on Thursday, I will be this coming Thursday on vacation, so there will be no reading next Sunday. So this one should last you throughout the summer because that is what it's supposed to do, okay? I mean, hey, might be good for next summer, 2023. Ooh. Let me be quiet. 7 of Cups and 5 of Wands in reverse. That's 13. Death and transition. So if you were trying to work some solstice magic, transformation is one of them. Manifestation, creativity. Those are the things that you want to use solstice Magic 4. Okay. So, what are we manifesting here? We have 7 of Cups. You have options. Okay. Is it going to be a relationship? A higher spiritual connection? Are you manifesting material wealth? Are you simply hoping for all of these things? Are you hoping for some success in business? Okay. You don't have to choose. Okay. Don't box yourself in thinking that you can only manifest one thing at a time. You can manifest multiple things simultaneously. Okay, so maybe that is what this 5 of Wands is for. So if you needed that message, then know that you can do that if you so choose. You have the power to do so. Okay, so no need for the internal confusion or fighting. You don't have to do it. So I'm just going to take these cards back. And that was just a special message for someone who might have just had like a little question. Okay. So remember, Cancers are ruled by the moon. That is intuition. Intuition. Spiritual. Oh, shoot. I done messed up the deck. Oh, no. This card is backwards. Why is this card backwards? These 2 cards are backwards. Okay. Sorry, guys. It gets hectic sometimes. Yeah. So, let's see. And it's funny that I chose the Spice Deck Tarot because I almost chose the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, and this is traditional, but there are some slight changes to the archetypes as far as the imagery is concerned. So let's see. If the Chariot comes out, we know that it's Cancer energy. If the High Priestess comes out, we know that is the Moon energy. I mean, obviously, the Moon in the Major Arcana indicates the Moon. However, the Moon itself is represented by the High Priestess. 4 Wands in reverse. All right. So this manifestation that you're working on is going to require some teamwork. You cannot do this alone. You need a partner, okay? This came out in the reverse. And although there is one person here, I don't know if you are waiting on someone in particular, okay? And I just spoke about the all Day of all Heras, and this is actually kind of maybe like the depiction of your feminine energy reaching a level of awareness that you have not had before, okay? A connection with your higher power, the divine that you have not had before, all of the great goddesses. Let me put that back in the reverse to keep it clear. Because if you've reached a level of spiritual connectivity with your higher power, that is real. That is a real indication of you having worked on developing your intuition, okay? It's not that masculine energy or men don't have intuition. That's just not the job of masculine energy, okay? Feminine energy receives the intuitive downloads, the understanding, the knowledge, the wisdom. The masculine energy actually puts that information into action. If you understand, well, that's simple. You understand. You do. You ain't no dummy. You smart. Okay. 2 Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All in reverse. What's going on with these reversals? It's not a blockage. Nothing's being blocked. I think it is just simply an abundance. I mean, I don't want to say overabundance because I don't think that's really a thing, but overwhelming energy from each of these cards instead of it being negative or dark. It is just strong. Two of Swords. What are you choosing? This offer. What you're going to take. Because it's funny that the Knight of Pentacles came out after the Ace of Pentacles, because essentially it's only one pentacle in each of these. It's like you got the blessing, the abundance from on high, and then you're going to take it somewhere and do something with it. But this Two of Swords, yeah, with the crescent moon, it's you, yeah, developing your intuition, because here, this is you being blindfolded at night, okay? You're being blindfolded at night, and I told you, this is the Four of Wands here, right? But there's only one feminine energy here. So essentially, someone has to come and get these other two wands, okay? These are your two wands, and you, the other person, your teammate or your partner, whoever you're working with, those are their two wands. And so while you are waiting, I mean, essentially you're not waiting. However, until they come to retrieve their two wands, you've been working on your intuition. That is what the blindfold is for. You are trusting your higher power. You are essentially in training here. Okay, you're sitting on the bench here. That is stability. Okay, that is also a foundation. Okay, because this is a feminine energy as well. You are developing a strong foundation, a strong spiritual foundation, trusting the universe to guide you and show you how to intelligently use your intuition. Because obviously Swords is air, okay? Think, thought. A lot of times our intuition comes to us as a thought. A lot of people have what's called inner dialogue, and that is how your intuition comes through. It's like a little voice in your head like, oh, pick that up, or oh, turn left, or oh, call this person. That is usually an intuition, but mind you, not everyone has inner dialogue. Inner dialogue can be described as what some people might think of as like you talking to yourself in your head, okay? In your mind, in your brain. So maybe you were conversing with your intuition, just having a little back and forth, just talking, just, testing things out, asking questions. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Only the questions that you don't ask, okay? So you're prepared. You're ready. You're getting ready to receive this offer. And the Pentacle is all about physical health, wealth, fortune. And you have accepted the offer. And where are you going with this offer? You're taking your time. I mean, you got the full time of the solstice and then some if you need it, 3 months. Y'all ain't gonna believe what that is. But that's why I like calling the cards out in the beginning, so that when they do show up, it's like just like the confirmation for me and for you to know, like, I'm not just out here like just playing games with y'all. But I'm gonna finish what I'm gonna say, what I was saying first. If I can remember. I can't remember. You're taking this offer. You're going to plant the seed. You're moving kind of slow. You got all the way through up until the solstice. That's what I was going to say. The solstice ends 3 months from now, September 21st, 22nd-ish, okay? And so that is when we will have the fall equinox. And that is when, is that harvest season? December is really harvest season, but some people harvest in the fall as well. Autumn. I don't like to say fall because we ain't falling. Okay, so I asked where you were going. And of course, we got 2 cards. And bam, look who shows up. What did I tell y'all? High Priestess. This is the moon right here. This is the same crescent moon. Okay. And mind you, 2 2s. This is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. So it's not that you are working necessarily with another person. This is you listening to your intuition and co-creating these manifestations that you are working towards. Because faith without works is dead. Okay? Yes. All of the secrets, all of the knowledge, the 2 pillars. She's got the Torah scroll in her hand, because that's what it is in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. It is a Torah scroll. Yin Yang. She is basically preparing you, okay, for what's behind this veil here. She is preparing you for what is behind this veil. And in reverse, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. So no more suffering. No more suffering. It is over, darling. Your suffering is over. Over. I would like to see some cups. I don't know why. But yes. Let's see. Let's see what else. Is it like no more mental anguish? Because that's Frankie, sorry. The High Priestess, if she's giving you the knowledge, wisdom, and the understanding, another feminine energy here, okay. If she's giving you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, it's like, if you knew better, you do better. And now that you know better, that is why you are no longer suffering. It might be financial suffering, maybe your physical health. Maybe you are coming from a lack mindset. I used to have that myself. So I totally understand feeling like just right when you think you're good, things slip out of your hands. That is no longer going to be happening. Your credit score is going to go up. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but your credit score is going to go up, okay? Change. 5 is about change. I feel like I just want to do one long row right here. I think I am. Okay, it's not one long row. It's this, and then this. Okay. All right, all right. Whew. Page of Cups, as soon as I ask for cups, and 6 of Pentacles. People assume that intuition is simply being in touch with your emotions. That is only a small part of it. But you need to look, listen, and watch. Well, the same as look for the signs and the sinks. You've been ignoring them, but you didn't know there were signs and sinks. You might know what signs and sinks are, but there are some new signs and new sinks that are coming in because you've reached a new level of awareness. Six of Pentacles. Balance. Remember balance. Don't give too much, because that is how your intuition gets blocked. Overworked, essentially, which is why probably we had in the beginning of the reading all of the cards come out in reverse, because you might have been, some of you were overworking your intuition. And it was essentially like, kind of think of the universe as a giant logarithm sometimes. Like every time you see the number 3, you might find a quarter. But after a while, when you start to look for the number 3, the quarters turn into dimes and turn into nickels. The universe still wants you to be surprised, even if you are able to recognize the signs and sinks and create things and manifest. When your manifestation comes through, the universe still wants you to be thankful and appreciative and grateful for what you have. And you have to share the knowledge and wisdom that you are being given by this high priestess energy. That is why this Six of Pentacles came out. You need to give away the knowledge that you have. That's essentially what I do. Okay, everything that I learned on my journey, I share it. I don't have no problem letting y'all know anything about my journey, how things played out, what I've been doing, how I got here, any of that. Because I don't want y'all to go through the same thing I went through. Hov did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that, okay? Going to New York on vacation. But yeah, okay. Give it out. Give it out. Share the wealth. Don't make people pay taxes. Don't. Taxes are not needed whatsoever. You see this castle in the background of this Four of Wands? You see this castle? Remember I told you was waiting on somebody? Your person on the other side. Look at the castle in the back there. They on the other side of the castle, doing their charity, getting their stuff together, making sure that they are balanced before they come to you. And you just waiting right there. But you just right there developing your intuition, getting things right. And you're good. You're good. You're good. They're good. They're doing great. And so are you. Everyone's doing fine. And see, look what he got on. He got on like a wool coat, right? Like a heavy coat. Some people wear heavy coats in the fall. I'm just saying. And then we have someone who we discussed early on at the beginning. The Seven of Cups has returned. Okay. But what are you choosing? Are you going to manifest all of these things? I think so. Because this just looks like a magician, just like directing the choir. And it's like, oh, like, come on, sopranos. And as he's raising his hands, everything is rising up out of each of these cups of abundance. Okay? It's like, rise abundance. And it's coming up. It is coming up. Don't worry about the snake, okay? Snakes are close to the ground, so it just means grounded, okay? Staying connected to your roots. Dragon, spitfire, hot fire. People love dragons. What's that movie? Something about name my dragon. Naming my dragon. Let me see. Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. How to train your dragon. How to change that masculine, train that masculine energy, baby. Okay, that's what that's about. Got it. Thanks. Okay. All right, all right. And then, okay. So like I said before, you're going to manifest all of these things simultaneously. You got the relationship. You got groundedness, connectedness. You got the wreath of success. You got material wealth. You've got this obedient masculine energy. And then here you have a tower, which for some of you might just equate to a new home. Okay. And then over here we have the King of Pentacles and Five of Wands again in reverse. And King of Pentacles, I don't remember if you came out in reverse or right side up, but I'm going to put you right side up. King of Pentacles, okay. Is this Aries or is it Bull? Yeah, it's Bull, Taurus, Earth energy. Because Pentacles is Earth. So you went from Ace to Knight. You did your work, okay? You changed your way of thinking about your lack mindset. Out here being charitable, sharing your knowledge, and you become the King of Pentacles. This is the sitting on the throne instead of a bench now. Okay, sitting on the throne instead of a bench. See these two cards? You see the fruit grapevine and all of that stuff. I heard it through the grapevine. Okay. And then you sitting here, you got the bench, stability, foundation. Look what this King of Pentacles got. Nothing but grapes. So many. He can start a winery if he want to. That's how abundant he is. Went from one little grapevine and manifested an entire winery behind him. Okay. Okay. Y'all ain't ready for that because I wasn't even ready for that. A winery. Who likes to drink wine? And this is because in the background, you got the kingdom, the same kingdom that was in the Four of Wands that I just showed you, and the Six of Pentacles. Bam! That's his kingdom. That's where he go to sleep at after he done crushing grapes with his feet. And see, he got his foot on the bull's head, bull's eye. Right on target, honey. You are hitting the target. But this Five of Wands, yeah, and this Five of Wands says no more strife. No more internal conflict because everything is good. You are stable. You are content. Okay? Yes, I love it. Give me maybe 3 more. At least 2, please. Cards keep wanting to come out, but they're not coming out. And I asked for 2. At least 2 or 3. Ooh, my hand is just like, all right, girl. Giving in and giving out. There we go. And since you wanted to go over there, I'm going to just let you stay over there because you landed right on the cards. So here we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Another benchmark. You have reached another benchmark. You are happy. That's all this is. This is happiness. This is happiness. Pure joy and happiness. And you ain't going to let nobody mess it up for nothing. Okay? Okay. Ooh, the Fool. Isn't that lovely in reverse? New adventure with your new level of spiritual awareness and connectivity. Childlike enthusiasm. Don't push me 'cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. I get the feeling sometimes it makes me wonder why how I keep from going under. Because you're talking to your intuition. How do I stay on my feet? How am I here? Where's the motivation coming from? Intrinsic motivation. You got that rose, okay? Full circle. 0. Things have come full circle. There's a sun in this background. There's a sun. This is the sun. Has his dog here to protect him. He got a wand with his little bag in it. He got everything he needs because the universe has blessed him with everything he needs. He don't need nothing else but what's on this little spindle. Somehow I feel like that was just like a clarifier for those 2 cards. So let me get one more. You was coming out. Ooh, 2 were coming out. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. We got all the aces except for the Ace of Swords, but that's okay. It's all right. We don't need the Ace of Swords. Because intuition is not about... It's not about thinking. It's not about logic and intelligence. That's not what intuition is all about. Intuition is all about listening and following directions the first time and not doubting or questioning your inner dialogue. Ace of Cups in reverse with this Ace of Wands. Let me see. And this Ace of Cups goes right under this 7 of Cups. Okay, I see what's happening here. Because this is the road that I wanted, but I'm not still supposed to be like this. Okay. Lotus flowers, overflowing cup, wafer, a dove, Ace of Cups in reverse. The W turns into an M. So masculine energy is what it stands for, but it's on a cup. So that is the duality of it all. being able to work both energies, which is why you had this scales of the Six of Cups as opposed to the entire Justice card coming out, because you are following the laws of the universe and not the laws of man. I mean, obviously, we're not out here just committing crimes. But this Ace of Wands, it comes to you away from the kingdom, outside of the castle. So you probably have to be outside of yourself to receive these messages. It is coming from something outside of you. Yes, the messages, the signs and the syncs that we spoke about earlier are coming from a spark of energy that is not of you. It's like an outer body experience. Are you journeying? Anybody doing any good astral travel lately? I would think so. I would think so. You know, even though this is a summer solstice reading and the sun is all about a masculine energy and all of that, like I said before, all day of Hera. Okay? Heras are women who have a spiritual connectivity to the great goddesses, all of them. I don't know why I was just thinking, like, this is a woman's hand, and usually, you know, people think of a switch. Some of us think of a switch when we see a stick like that. But it's all about discipline, you know. That's all it is. Healthy discipline. And in order to continue to develop your intuition, that's what it's going to take. Some discipline. Some discipline. Oh, because when you're manifesting and you manifest all the things that are in these 7 cups, you are going to have to show some level of restraint and prioritize when you use these manifestations, when you want to utilize your material abundance, when you want to use this dragon, when you want to buy this new home, okay? When you prioritize these manifestations, things flow much more smoothly, okay? Listen to your intuition. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. Let's see what's on the bottom. I know we've kind of running kind of long today, but bam, 6 of Wands. Success, congratulations, victory. But this is really a messenger card. Like, this is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Coming back victorious, but you still got to come and let the King of Pentacles know that you have won, that the war is over, okay? That this 5 of Wands energy has been defeated. You have to come and bring the good news, okay? The good news. Because this is the same little wreath that is in one of your cups, okay? I just need you to know that. I just needed you to know that, please. Well, all right. I'll see y'all in a couple of weeks when I get back. Peace.